When you're interested in someone, should you volunteer the information of when you last had sex? There's a lot to that answer, so let's cover that next. I wanted to answer a question that came up in one of my Facebook groups, the RSD group, yesterday, and the question was asked, should I tell a guy that I haven't had sex in 8 years? Yes, 8 years. And I was cringing actually reading the comments because what I was reading were people saying, yeah, that's a great thing. Like, tell him, he wants to know that you're not a hoe and that you don't sleep around, that you're selective. And I'm just thinking like, man, most people don't want to know that information. But I was thinking like, okay, well, let's get deeper into this. Where do I really stand on this? And I thought I had a question to qualify my answer. The first thing that I would ask to qualify my answer is, if it's been 8 years, why has it been 8 years? Are you sexually experienced, but it just happened to be 8 years? Or are you 8 years removed from having sex and sexually inexperienced, like you've only had it a handful of times? So what I'm saying, nice way of kind of saying is, have you forgotten how to do it, or have you not? Are you at risk of forgetting how to do it, or are you in a good position where you can't forget it? It's like riding a bike, But I just wanted to kind of put that out there that matters, your sexual experience. Someone can be sexually experienced and just haven't had sex for a while. But I was thinking like, why do I not want someone to tell them that it's been 8 years? And I'll tell you this. I will tell you that when we're having this approach of total honesty, I'm all about it in theory. I'll even tell you like your solid foundation of how you should be behaving and communicating should be from a place of honesty. It's just much more attractive, it's more effective, more appreciated. However, there's a caveat that I have to mention, and it's that nobody actually wants 100% pure honesty. So even as a favor to them, you should hold back 10% when it matters as far as protecting their feelings. Some people won't be able to stop thinking about something or get over something. Some people can get the idea of what you're talking about without being 100% honest. And I think it's been 8 years since I had sex, is one of those moments where they can get the picture without having all the details in their picture in their mind. And what I would say was, okay, well, how would I encourage someone to say this? And what I'm saying is, I would encourage you to just say, have that conversation, but watch this. All you have to do is just say, hey, I just want you to know that it's been a while since I've been intimate, so just put that out there. And probably before you even finish that statement, the person will look at you and respond in an empathetic, understanding, and positive manner. Like, oh, nope, don't worry about it. I understand that. We'll take our time. We'll go slow, and I just want to make sure you feel comfortable when that happens. Bam. Did you have to mention the 8 years? No, not at all. And I think that's really important that you understand that you don't have to be 100% honest. All right, you can still be very forthcoming and honest and still be yourself, but you don't have to put that out there. And the way I also think about it is from a game standpoint. Like, does it make sense? Which way are we stacking the odds? And I think when you withhold that 8 years information, we basically stack the odds in favor of a positive outcome. Whereas if you throw in that monkey wrench of, hey, it's been 8 years since I've had sex, I think that throws out a possible disqualifier for you, a possible display perception of lesser value or lesser social IQ that you're displaying. It's a risk, and it's an unnecessary risk because, as I said, I think you can get your point across without mentioning it. You can get that positive response, you can get the empathy and the compassion and the understanding. You can get all that without sharing every last detail. So that is my position. Totally against those people who are saying like, yeah, go ahead and tell him, he'll love that. I'm like, no, a lot of guys don't want to hear about who you've had sex with or not had sex with. It's just, we need to accept you as is. But if there's something that you need to discuss, like, hey, you've had sex only like a handful of times and it's been 8 years, yeah, like it is important that you kind of make sure that the guy knows not to expect you to just be like this whirlwind experience of sexual pleasure. Thanks for watching. If you appreciated the content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you're sick of feeling stuck and you're ready to level up your game and your meh love life, take action now. Click the link below to visit our website and experience our virtual game advisor feature. Choose the path of your game journey from the recommendations and resources ready and waiting for you.